Bro? Top 20,000 bra moments. Number 74. Number 248. Okay. I think everything's fine. Where did I put my phone? where did my phone go? Suddenly my phone disappeared. Let me make sure the music sounds fine. Cool. Okay, I think everything's okay. I'm just gonna be playing roguelikes today. Probably just Spelunky in one other game. Maybe one, actually, probably 3 games. I want to try and play Spelunky Nubby's Number Factory, which I keep on calling Nubby's Number Generator in my head for some reason. And maybe Crypt of the Necrodancer. Or something else, I don't know. I'm trying to get footage for a video I want to get done soon that I keep putting off, but I could realistically get done faster than making it out for myself. So I figured trying to stream recording some of the footage might make me go faster. I don't really need a ton of Spelunky footage, but I'd like to get more footage of like the second area in the game since I keep on dying before I can get there. Spelunky is really fun. It's just like, I suck at it. Like every time I feel like I've accounted for every possible trap that there could be in the mines, I fall into like a pit of spikes, or an enemy drops down on me, or that guy comes to life. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay. Actually, wait, let me get you. I disagree with what? Why are you kidnapping the woman? It looks really bad, but if you grab her and like take her to the exit, then she'll give you a kiss whenever you go to the next level, which gives you an extra hit. I need to not put her down there or she'll die instantly. Hold on. I may have just killed her. I might have. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Let's not talk about that. She's just sleeping. She's just having a nice nap. Don't think about it too much. Well, there's the exit. I guess I kind of just have to leave now. I can't, like, I timed that perfectly. It's like you'd think I was doing that intentionally to kill her, but I swear I wasn't. I promise you. It was not my intent to kill her. Oh. I hate the bats, and the jumping spiders. But more so the bats. Because I feel like no matter what, I always misposition myself. And then I get hit by the stupid things. Tell that to the judge. Well, it's a good thing there is no judge in the mines. The judge doesn't see anything down here. There's no proof that I did anything, because she's fine. She's right there. Either that or her twin sister, who happens to look exactly the same. I mean, I guess twins usually look similar, but... Hold on. Oh my... Wasn't this the predicament? Hold on. This is fine. See? Perfectly fine. Okay. Alright, now you go in there so you don't die again. I'd like to get that up there, but I don't want to use my rope. But I will use my rope. I wonder if it's possible... No, I can't jump back up. If I had the wall climbing gloves, maybe, but I don't. I really hope I can get the cape again, because the cape is a really good item. Because this game has fall damage, and that gets kind of annoying at points. Oh, okay, yeah, the jumping spiders. I didn't see them. Where do I... Oh, there, okay, there it is. Wait. Okay, no, that was already set off. How did that set off that guy? Okay. Sure. Guess he just doesn't like me anymore. Decided that he hated me. Where's the woman at? Where is she? I heard her for a second. Oh, okay, that's a... I don't like this. See, how was I supposed to do that without wasting a bomb? I mean, I could have used a bomb there, but I didn't want to. Because I feel like I was going to need it for later, but... Whatever. Also, if you think I'm evil for kidnapping the woman, sometimes the shopkeeper has a shop where he makes you pay to kiss the woman. So like, let's think about it. Let's think about it from that perspective. I may be bad, but I'm not as bad as the shopkeeper. Ignoring the fact that I almost blew her up because I misplaced the bomb. I wasn't trying to. Oh, there she is. Okay. Dude! Man, I hate those things so much. Yes, I will help you. Just go down there. Just go down there. It's totally fine, just trust. How did that hurt her? Was it the flame? I didn't realize that the flame could actually hurt her, but okay. Understandable. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Usually flames do hurt people. Do you hurt me? Probably. Where did my torch go? There it is. Okay. I didn't see it. See? This is why I needed the torch. Every time. The classic blunder. No. Jump on snakes? Mario Bros 2? There's snakes in Mario 2? I think I remember there being a snake in Mario 2. It's like a boss or something. I never played very far into... Oh, that's it? I feel like this level was easier than normal, but... Anyway... I never did play super far into Mario Bros 2. Or Mario 2 USA or whatever. I want to get these. Okay, I need this so I can... I thought that was gonna hurt me. I'm glad it didn't. That would have actually kind of upset me. I'm something of an expert now. Except when I'm not and I get hit by stupid traps and die. Oh, something else. I might actually just play Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon instead of Crypt of the Necrodancer or Nubby's Number Factory. I don't know. Because I've been kind of wanting to play that again recently. Assuming OBS wants to behave with it. Why are you in the wall? Okay. Hopefully that doesn't kill you. Good place to sleep. True. Although, I feel like you would run out of air eventually. I wasn't trying to hit you, I promise. That wasn't my intention. Okay, I see that spider. I just have to... We'll just leave. I'm not gonna risk it, because as soon as I try to go for more treasures, I'll get hit. I don't know if there's like a maximum amount of HP you can have, or... Okay, that was a bit of a close... Oh, I guess it already got set off by something else. Okay. That was a little bit confusing. This game really makes you feel like Indiana Jones. 2 more. Okay, actually I could get that arrow, bring it around. I can get rid of this cobweb. There we go, 2 for 1 special. And another one. Can I get up there? Yes, I can. I have to say, as much as I was really enjoying Celeste, it kind of feels nice to play something different for a bit. I don't know when I'm going to go back to do the B-side for Chapter 8 and then the C-sides. I do want to do those though, because that's all that's keeping me from the last 2 achievements. I don't know if I'll do those on stream or not, because I feel like the most important part for me was finishing Chapter 9 on stream. I might do a bit of it on stream though, maybe. Run! I mean, not like it's really that threatening of an enemy, but run anyway! Run! It's Godzilla! It may look like Godzilla, but due to international copyright law, it is not. But still, we should run like it is, although it is not. I don't even know what movie that's from. I'll be honest with you. I'm a bit of a fraud. I can't even get over there. Ah. The old 1-2. Hold on. You thought you would get me. Is she in the wall again? How did you get down there? What is... How am I supposed to get you out with free bombs? I don't think I can get her out with free bombs. Maybe if I position them just right. Okay, actually I think I can do this. I was just underestimating. That might kill her. Moving on. I am a witness. There's no proof. You may not know this, but what the... What is that selling? What is that guy selling? Anyway, you might be a witness to this, but there's no proof because the cave resets every time. Hired hands? Sure, I have a buddy now. What does he do for me? You just collect treasures? Now you're doing slavery also? I'm the tunnel man. I was digging a shortcut. $10,000. Fine. Man. $10,000. Well, okay, look, I mean, I don't feel like... I mean, if he wanted to go, he could go. I didn't really... I don't even... Okay, let's think about it this way. That wasn't really my fault. I just kind of... It wasn't really my fault if we really think about it. Okay, I have to be careful of this because that's a spike trap. I wasn't really anticipating that that thing could kill him like instantly, but how is she alive? How are you alive? Just sitting down there the whole time? Oh, I hate that enemy. Okay, wait. If I chuck her from, like, here and I get a running start, do you think I could maybe get her up there? The answer is no. Okay. Actually, don't let her go down. There might be spikes. Or that thing. That thing blows up. That thing killed me last time. So, let's not make the same mistake. No! Stop. Everything is trying to kill me. Everything is deadly in the jungle. Every last thing is deadly. Please hit it. Please hit it. Thank you. I don't like this one bit. I think I die here. I think... Do I have to? Oh my gosh. Okay. What do those do? Its pranks are the leading cause of injury to unwary jungle explorers. Is there another path I can take? Is there like any other way I can go? I don't have any bombs. And those are... those spikes are instant death. Okay, what if I throw a rock at him? How did that just happen to go right in between both of them? Explain that to me. And I can't grab that guy. I hear her, but where is she? How do I get to her? I wish I didn't have to use my bombs sometimes, but I'll make do with it this time. It's fine. Let me up. I just wanted the money, bro. Okay. Let's try to not make the same mistake I did last time. I guess there's gonna be snakes in the vases. Oh, hello. Treasure. Fortune untold. I don't really care for that treasure. Oh. Something tells me I shouldn't go down this way. Maybe it's my intuition speaking, but... Okay. There's traps literally everywhere. How did that... Ah, dude, the whip. The delay on the whip is so annoying. I gotta be honest, I think she's on her own. Mystery box. I'll leave that down there. Okay, yeah, she is on her own. Good luck with that. No! What? I thought it was something I took with me. I have to open it with the whip. 5 billion euro or mystery box. I'll never know what's inside now. That's upsetting. You thought I would fall for that. Okay. Well, that was like the most well-placed cobweb in history. Ah, there it is. Okay. Just have to not get hit by the... Can you fly into the spikes? Of course not. Go. Be free. Well, I was gonna hope you wouldn't. Lesson learned, she can only take 2 hits before she dies. So, like, maybe we don't do that. Okay. How did that miss? It's a scorpion. No thanks, bro. Where is she? Oh. Nice. $5 billion rupees or nuclear hydrogen baby. I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to mean. So maybe neither. Wait. Okay. Okay. It's okay. I got it. Oh, don't. Let's just not. Knowing me, I would fall into the trap and get hit and die. Let's not even risk it. It's not worth it. Oh, hello. This way? Okay. Easy. Let's not jinx it. Why does she have to be right there? What just blew up? Okay, she's fine. How do I get her out? Without dying myself. Like this. This game really does make you feel like Indiana Jones. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. That's a mistake. What now? No, I'm not. I'll just make my own path at this point. Like, I'm not going over that. Not again. I'm not falling for it. Only problem is the frog. But he is easily taken care of. Okay. Okay. Hey! Let's try not to blow her up. Easy. Bye. Yeah, that's right. Flip you. That's what I thought. She's over there somewhere. Oh no! My gosh. I didn't see the other one. Okay, I'm doing one more run and then I'm going to a different game. Because I don't know how much more of that I can take. As fun as this game is. Dom, dom, dom. Maybe true. Oh, she's up above. Oops. Whatever, who cares? I don't. Oh, I can't go that way. If I push the block, I'll block the path. And if I block the path, then I'll be upset. Expired ice cream or tax-free death. Why would I want to eat expired ice cream? Bro, just die. Thank you. Every time I think I'm prepared, that's what happens. I don't pay attention for 2 seconds and then a thing drops down on me. The classic blunder. Where is she? Don't tell me she's up above. I think she's below. Thankfully. Why does that guy gun? Because he has treasure. And I'm oh my gosh, I have to waste another rope because I misplaced it. And you don't even have anything good. I'm thinking about just hitting you. Treasure doesn't really help if you're stuck between 2 pipes. I am a lonely Goomba, stuck between 2 pipes. Well, guess I'll play this Game Boy for the rest of my life. Okay. Oh. No, it's a spider in there. I could throw the bomb, but it's not really... Unless the key is over here, which it of course is not. It's never where I want it to be. I am a lonely Goomba, stuck between 2 pipes. Well, guess I'll play this Game Boy. What if I just blow up your store? How would you feel about that? Use the bombs you sold me to kill you. Oh wait, actually I would hurt her. Okay, go down. Be free! She didn't even go for the door. Why are you back? Get out of my life, bro. I wasn't expecting him to... oh, okay, it's because I have spike boots. Understandable. Have a nice day. I was a little surprised he died so fast, and then... The treasure... I see it. I see that treasure. My restless dreams, I see that treasure. I thought you would wait for me, but you didn't. Or I thought you would. I forgot what I thought you would do. Let's drop the rock. Okay, was there a shop this way? Everything is going the wrong direction. I don't think there's a shop this way. Whatever. It's best if I leave at this point. Can't say a dang thing. This is like the worst area to have those problems. I shouldn't have dropped the torch, to be honest. Now I literally cannot tell how far this goes down. This is terrible. Stop. Alright, go on, let's go. We have a journey to make. And I'm not trying to hit her, I promise. It's just the hitbox for the whip is kind of weird like that. Could be an item down here. Cool. What are you? Guess you're a zombie? Okay. With a tight drop. A tight drop, a long drop. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, you almost just bounced me straight into death. The monkey. Oh, 2 boomerang guys. Okay. How did that... Yeah, you know, that pretty well describes Spelunky, to be honest. That pretty well summarizes it in one clip. Okay. What do I do? You know what? I'll just Okay, I think I'll play Nubby's Number Generator for a bit, and then, Crypt of the Necrodancer, maybe? And then maybe Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon, if it wants to behave. Did I just call it Nubby's Number Generator again? It's called Nubby's Number Factory. For some reason, Nubby's Number Generator sounds like a more natural title to me. Even though that's not what it's called. Let me just switch games real quick. Make sure it's closed. Yes. Open Nubby's Number Factory. I am not trying to use my DualSense controller, so leave me alone, Steam. Just leaving it plugged in because I'm lazy. Where's the game? Okay. I think it's functioning, maybe, possibly. Let me make sure it sounds fine. Cool. Great. Awesome. Epic. Fantastic. Amazing. Let's do classic mode, and I can unlock the next character. Octoni. Wow. Squids are 20 times more likely to appear in Nubby Mart. Squids cost 50% less. I don't know what a squid does, but okay. Bro. How do I have like the worst aim imaginable? Squid, okay. Mutates into the non-upgraded version of the item to the left of me for the rest of the round. That's it. I don't really feel like that's that great. I don't know. I guess I'll save it just in case I change my mind. I feel like this is gonna give me more value. 3% of your total points. No thanks. They really want me to use the squid. I guess I can. I don't know. Sure. Why not? Might as well experiment with some different items just to see what they all do. My aim is so terrible. Rip, 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 rip bozo. I really wish this game had more variety in terms of like the boards. I kind of hate that it's just restricted to a 5x5 grid, with like sometimes certain spots being empty. I wish there was more variety in terms of like how big or small the board could be. I feel like that would help things a lot, help the replayability a lot. I mean, I guess there's, you know, the other supervisors, different items you can use, but I feel like a lot of the items kind of start blending together once you get further into your run, because like you get so many points that's just kind of ridiculous. I wonder if this can be, if that can be stacked. I think it can be, yeah. I guess this is a better item because it's a little bit more interactive. You can change what you do with it depending on where you place it in your inventory. First peg popped items. Oh my gosh, am I actually about to lose? Thank you. upgraded version of the item off to me for the rest of the round. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. Bro, that is a lot. It's pretty much like a free round, free game. Unless I, like, really mess it up. Could. Stocks a random ultra rare food item. That's annoying. I'm willing to take the risk on that, because I mean, I already pretty much have an easy round with the squid. Yeah, like that. I didn't even have to try. 10 gold. Halves the highest number peg, doubles the lowest number peg 2 times. That could be good. Just out of curiosity, I'll try it. I guess I'll just put this here for now. Nice. I didn't even have to try. Okay. It's actually crazy how powerful that combo is. Dang it. I actually have the potential of screwing this up. Okay, it's fine now. So I kept getting bad rolls on the, Dude. Yeah. I think I'm gonna lose this, because I keep getting bad rolls on the jumbles. And I don't have that many great items aside from this one, and it's only really as good as it is because of the squid. Without the squid, it's kind of mid. I wonder if I can... Nope, that does not work very well. I really shouldn't have sold those items earlier. I got a little bit cocky, but that's fine. I can make a comeback. Wait, okay, I'm curious about something. I wonder if I could, like, stack these on top of each other and just do squid free wingless flies. %, chance to double total coins, 50% chance to set total coins to 0. Let me buy this, and then we can try that. Okay. Cool. So, oh yeah, this costs. This is why you should always gamble. Always gamble, every time. Dude. 900,000 points is crazy. It's just like an instant win. I literally don't even have to try. I mean, assuming I can get like a good jumble on the pegs, then it's pretty much a guaranteed win almost every time. Except for this time, but that's okay. I can work with this, I think. I am so rich. Gain +1 odds for rare items across all shops. This does not increase the odds of ultra rare items. Okay. This is why we don't gamble. This is why we don't gamble ever. Never again in my entire life, and am I ever going to gamble? Trust. Bro. 10 restocks. Oh my gosh, 13. It's gotta be a new record for me. This is insane. It doesn't even matter that I fell out after hitting like 2 pegs. is this? Alien Nubby bounces 10 times. A random peg emits a Cosmoblast. When a peg is popped by a Cosmoblast, it counts as 2 peg pops instead of 1. Or Toy Fish, 2 random pegs will copy the number of first peg popped. That could be really good. What's up, Lakitu? I'm playing Fire. I'm playing Heat. I'm just trying to figure out what might actually be the best option for me. I think I'm going to get rid of the plastic tree. I think I'm going to do Ouroboros. This trash game. You wouldn't understand. You say trash, but you've never played it in your entire life, so you wouldn't understand a bit of it. This peg can only be popped once its stone layer has been popped 2 times. I streamed this, yeah. Streamed this in your dreams. 1 million, by the way. It's a good thing I have multiple jumbles. Okay, I need to... do this. There we go. This doesn't look like a roguelike. It is. It's a Plinko roguelike. It has, I mean, it's a roguelike, you know, it has all these items I can buy and different perks you unlock throughout the game. If the round goal is passed 2 or more times, force triggers all items and lose 25% of total points. I don't think that's very good. Force triggers the item in slot 6 1 time for every 7 rounds you have passed with this in your inventory. That sounds better, I guess. I think I'm close to the end. Yeah, I wasn't too keen on this game when I first played it yesterday, but it's better than I was expecting it to be. Candy Crush better, okay. Are you like 70 by chance? Never? I'm not so sure. Oh my gosh, even that wasn't enough. Okay, fair enough. Where's the fly? This is the fly. This is my crutch item. I have to use that to win. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I'll win. 1 random peg gets 20 points. Increase this number by 20 points for every time this is triggered. No. Hot dog. This is force triggered. It transfers the force trigger to the item to the left of me. Has a 15% chance to add on 1 additional... No. I don't think so. Any better items? Okay. One in 50 chance. So what's the point of this? The point of what? The game? You just have to get to the end to win. The point is to win. That's usually what the point of a game is, to win. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. That made me sound like a smartass. You just kind of keep playing through the stages, and eventually you get to the end. I'm on round 65. I don't know exactly how many rounds there are. I wasn't paying attention when I first beat it, but basically you have to meet this score to pass the round, and to do that you have to pop each of these Plinko pegs to get points. So like the first time you hit this, I think you should get like 8,000 points, and it doesn't fully, like, popping it doesn't fully make the peg go away. I think it only removes like a fraction of the points from the peg, but you still get 8,000 points. I don't entirely understand the rules, but basically if you just kind of watch, you sort of get an idea of it, of my terrible aim, that is. So like, okay, watch once I hit this 1.04 million peg. Yeah, okay, so normally you would not get that many points that fast, but I have an item that makes it where if the first peg that I hit is the highest number peg, it multiplies the total score by 2.5 times, which, so like for example, if I hit this 2.09 million peg, then it gives me like 2.5 times that score. And I combined that with these two items, which mutate into the item to the left of them, so I have them placed to the right of the wingless fly, so it basically gives me something like, what is it? 4.5, or no, 5 times, and then 7.5? I think a little bit above 7.5 times the initial score that it would give me. So, like, basically it's a free win. If I get the right set of pegs. So basically, I'm the greatest player to ever grace this game. The other pegs will be doubled or halved. Okay. Not until you get on. I don't think you will be getting on. I'll be kind of surprised if you do hop on. You still have mid to play, aka Resident Evil Free. And see, now I can't make use of my items, so I have to rearrange things. Maybe we'll use you, the meatball. Whatever you're called. Okay. So I just die. What happened? It talks to my mom for 1.01 second, and oh, no, I said I don't think you'll be hopping on because you have mid to play, aka Resident Evil Free. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I could get it now. I think I might actually lose this run because I keep getting bad rolls. So I might just lose and die. Wait, why did I... The Ichor doesn't even do anything for me because I don't have any of those. Oh, brother. Playing on Inferno mode, yeah, sure. Sure you are. Okay, actually, wait. No! The sun is gonna explode now. You did that. You did this. This is your fault. Whatever. You stink? Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Yeah, okay, prove to me that you're playing on Inferno mode. Proof or fraud? I don't know if I want to do another round of Nubby's Number Factory, or if I kind of want to play a different roguelike now. What do I want to play? What do I want to play? What do I even have? Where did my collection? There it is. I could try 20XX. I had that in my library for like 700 years, and this is my run. This is not your run. Kill all enemy, 100% kill all enemies, no shop, no save, no damage, S rank. You want to know how I know this isn't your run? Because, hang on. Okay. You want to know how I know that this isn't your run? Hold on, let me close this. Where is it? Where is it? It's so very is me playing. Then why do you only have 4 achievements? And why are they the Charlie doll, basic chemistry, and I did it all in 34 minutes. Then why do you have 91 minutes total played with only 4 achievements? Also, did you just read off of this? Your playtime on Resident Evil Resistance? Is that what you just did? You think you're slick or something? See for 57 minutes is me on the title screen. Yeah, and I bet 10 minutes of your Sekiro playtime is spent on the title screen, and the other 7 hours were you just walking around in the first room. I meant to say that the opposite way, but it sounded more stupid whenever it actually came out of my mouth. So, like, shut up. Play Sekiro? No. I haven't even finished Elden Ring, and I don't think I ever will finish Elden Ring, so it's more linear. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like if I was to try any of her Souls-like, it would probably just be like one of the Dark Souls games. I don't know though. I think I would just like something where it's less reliant on not reliant, but like I guess the whatever build you make isn't as important. Like I don't know. I don't mind having some freedom, but like in Elden Ring, I just felt constantly lost in terms of the builds. I didn't understand at all what I was doing when I was making or like getting the items for my builds and setting it up. So I just kind of felt really lost. And so I wouldn't really mind playing a Souls game where whatever build you have, you just kind of have to deal with. It's more about your skill rather than stats. Because I personally really didn't find setting up my build fun at all. I thought it was like having to do some kind of like busy work before I could actually play the game. I still think the worst part was the stupid, what was it? The part, it was one of the things you sent me where the video tells you can grind by going down into the mines or some kind of mines or something and killing these certain enemies that drop a certain stone. I forget what exactly they're called now. But that was like the worst part by far, because it was just straight RNG, whether or not you get those stones early or if you get them for like 30 minutes of resetting. Yeah, smithing stones. It was like by far the worst part of setting up the build. Excuse me, sorry about that. I don't know. Why is this so loud? It's a lot harder. Yeah. I don't really know. I don't have the tolerance for super difficult games. Like, I feel like if I actually kept at it, I could, you know, get through the games. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like those kind of games would be like a once in a lifetime thing for me. I just I have too many other games I wanna play, too much other stuff I wanna get through. Like, I still need to get through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I only have like 9 hours on so far, and I'm not even out of the first area in the game. I need to commit to playing this. It's just I keep finding like smaller games I want to play before I really get into it. Sekiro's way linear, no complicated builds like an Elden Ring. I need to play Rebirth. You know, something I will say about Rebirth, from what I've played so far, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it as much as the first part of the remake. It's still fun, because I think the combat is very, very good. It's like, the Final Fantasy VII Remake intermission episode adds in some mechanics to the combat. Like, there's, I forget what the word is. There's like moves you can pull off in combat that, utilize two characters. And that mechanic is carried over into Rebirth, and you can upgrade your characters to have different dual moves. I seriously cannot remember what the word was for it, but I think my biggest problem with Rebirth so far is that it takes like a lot of the open world cliche, like open world game cliches, and fits them in, which I just... Final Fantasy VII did not need to be an open world game. It's, you know, your typical stuff, like you have to go around activating towers. You don't have to do that, but I just kind of want to. So I like doing a lot of the extra stuff, but it sort of drags a bit. It's making the first area take forever. I mean, to be honest, like, I feel like it's a little weird for me to complain about it because, like I just said, you can ignore it, but it's just like, I wish I liked the first part because, I did think the first part was a little bit too linear, but I felt like it could have been opened up slightly more, but Rebirth seems to open up way too much, to an unnecessary degree that I don't really think was needed. There are more side quests, like, I think like a better variety of side quests in Rebirth as far as that's concerned. And I've tried to, I'm gonna try to do all the side quests that I can find. But I feel like I'm gonna end up preferring the first part by the time I'm done with Rebirth. There's probably gonna be, I feel like I might end up liking the story of Rebirth better, but yeah, there's gonna be a third game. This is the second part of 3. I have no idea when the third part's gonna come out, but I want to actually finish this year instead of continuously putting it off. So I'll try to get back on that sooner or later. But yeah, that's just my first impressions on Rebirth, what I've played of it so far. Anyway, what do I want to play of these? I I have been recording Rebirth because I've been thinking about making a video on it when I get done with it, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna go through with that. I'm not sure how many people would watch that. I might need to replay the first part of the remake too, just to or just at least watch some videos to sort of get my thoughts together better. I want to kind of widen the scope of games I cover, because I feel like I limit myself a lot in some ways. But yeah, I like Enter the Gungeon. I used to be really big into Enter the Gungeon a couple years ago. I've only ever beaten it once. I never did get the true ending. Maybe I could play that for a bit. I don't know. I feel like I've just played this game to a certain extent where, bro, not beat this. I have it on Switch, okay? I have it on Switch. This isn't even my copy. This is my brother's copy, but I beat it on Switch like once. I think I actually beat it twice years ago, because there's a funny story. The second time I beat the game, it was the most dramatic thing ever. There's in the game, there's an item you can get if you destroy enough chests, I think. Then at some point, you can collect junk through the chests that you destroy. And I think if you get enough junk items, you can create a junk knight, which is like a little buddy that follows you around and helps you fight. And I got all the way to the final boss, and then I died. But then it turns out that the junk knight took the killing blow for me. He jumped in front of the gun that's supposed to shoot you and send you back to the lobby. He took the shot for me, and then I beat the final boss. It was the most anime thing ever. It was so dumb. It was so dramatic. I love that's a thing. I wish I could get it to happen again, but I don't know the likelihood of getting the junk things and then creating. I don't remember how exactly you make the junk knight anymore. Bro got the power of friendship. I got the power of friendship twice. First there, then Radahn. I always utilize the power of friendship. I lost my train of thought. I just kind of enjoy talking about random games. I have that game too, Moonlighter. Oh yeah, I got this forever ago. I don't remember when. Oh yeah, January. That's when I got it. I have never played it myself, but what little gameplay I've seen of it looks fun. It makes me think of a game that I played once. I want to say 2 years ago or something. No, it was a year ago. It was this. It's Reciteer, however you pronounce that, an item shop's tale, where you basically play as a shopkeeper, while also you can also go and explore dungeons and stuff. And there was also another game that was sort of like that, but it sort of takes a different approach. It was Atelier Rorona, where it's sort of the same sort of idea. You're not exactly doing playing the role of a shopkeeper. You're more just filling requests for people around the town. And it really appeals to me specifically because it's kind of like Pikmin. You have to strategize what quests you do, and you really it's a game that's really huge on time management, and I kind of like certain games like that. Sometimes I think it can get really stressful with some of those games, but that's one that I tend to enjoy. Pikmin fan plays a new game. Okay, well, to be fair, that's a more apt comparison than some of the other things you could come up with. Like whenever you were playing Silent Hill 2 Remake and you were saying that James and Maria reminded you of Leon. Like, I saw at least a couple people on Twitter and TikTok be like, oh, they're so Leon and Ashley coded. Like, bro, huge Resident Evil fan plays their first non-Resident Evil game. It's so dumb. Okay, I need to actually decide what I play. What is this? December 2013, Nintendo eShop. I'm kind of in the mood for some Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. I'm also kind of feeling 20XX, but I'm also kind of feeling... Actually, I don't know if I'm feeling any of these other ones. Maybe Death Road. I don't know, though. I have to be in a very specific mood to want to play Death Road very often. What's up? I'm still trying to figure out what I want to play. I have too many options. I think I've already kind of decided which roguelikes I want to cover in the video, but I just need to decide which of them I want to play for footage right now. I could play any of these other ones, like for background footage, for the intro or ever in between segments, though. I have a good roguelike suggestion. This better be the best game suggestion of your entire life, or you're getting banned. It starts with an E. Ends with a G. It's a funny way to spell Enter the Gungeon. It's a funny way to... I wonder what you could possibly... I wonder what you could possibly be talking about. I don't even have it installed. It's like 50 gigabytes. It would take like 8 years for me to download, and I don't think anyone wants to watch me ram my head into the wall against that same exact boss that I keep struggling against. You do? Okay, well, I could just do that in like the voice chat. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that on stream. You gotta level up. I mean, you told me a couple times that my level was fine. But also, to be fair, you leveled up, you over-leveled yourself according to one of your friends, I thought. Bro overdid it a little bit. Maybe I play Pocket Dungeon. I feel like Pocket Dungeon is kind of speaking to me right now. There's no such thing as over-level. I feel like there is such thing as over-level. When is this supposed to come out? Like, this was last year, September 13th. What happened? What happened to the final DLC pack? The early preview came out, but I don't know if they ever said when the full version is supposed to come out. Tomorrow, didn't you see? Where? Proof? Or you don't even own the game? You probably don't own the game on PS5 or Switch or anywhere else. Well, I mean, it's pretty much only on those platforms, but on Twitter. Okay, let's find out right now where you're banned. For 700,000. Okay. Hang on, I just gotta respect that. Okay, what was Yacht Club? That's not how you spell yacht. Board Ape Yacht Club. Yes, because that's exactly what I want to look for. I think you might have lied to me. You might have lied to me. My bad, I meant Facebook. Facebook. Do they even have a Facebook? I don't think they even have Facebook. And even if they do have a Facebook, I might be logged in to the account that I begrudgingly had to make because of MetaQuest, which I think is tied to my actual family, so I would not open that because then I would get doxxed. Yeah, they don't even link a Facebook. Open it? Open what? There's no Facebook here. What are you talking about? Where does bro... Your Facebook. This is like Russian roulette, but if I open... But instead of, like, having a chance to kill myself, I have a chance to dox myself. It's a 1 in 2 chance. I don't know if I want to take the chance. I'm reporting you for what? I did nothing. Amiibo emulator? Well, you know, I didn't actually do anything with that, so... Also, Amiibo emulator is not actually an app. It's a physical device. So, like, yeah. Why is bro watching an RE free video? It's the video that you literally linked in the chat like 700 years ago, if you would actually have looked at it. See, this is proof that you didn't even watch what you claim to be your own video, what can claim to be like your own video. This is how I know you're lying to me. Do you even know what's on this person's channel? Yes, I own it. Proof or you're banned. I just saw James here and it reminded me that as much as I don't like it, I kind of feel obligated at this point because I was doing my replay of Silent Hill 2 Remake, and I kind of feel obligated at this point to try and go for the rest of the achievements because I was doing it before and I kind of forgot, and then I uninstalled it and now I don't want to reinstall it, but I kind of just want to get it over with. It's what was that music transition? What is... I don't think any of these are okay. Yeah, this is glitched. I don't think that's correct at all. Which ones you got left? Oh, first of all, let me change this because it hasn't been on Nubby's Number Factory for like 8 years. Bruh. Okay, bruh. Let's see. I have to do the Archivist achievement, which I need to do another playthrough for that one because I think I missed a certain memo. Either that or I'm like, Silent Hill 2 is one of those games where trying to keep track of every last achievement on one playthrough is like way too much, so it's just easier for me to split this into its own playthrough because I have like, I'm trying to get all of the other endings done in one playthrough, which is, it's possible because, you know, you just kind of have to collect the right items, and I need to make a save point, before a certain point, I think, and I should be fine. The only one I'm kind of worried about is the faster than fog, because Silent Hill 2 Remake is like way longer than the original, and I don't know how fast I can beat it. I mean, I know, you know, obviously if there's an achievement for it, it's doable. I think it's kind of like really telling. It's really funny that this has an achievement for beating it in under 10 hours, but I got it and so can you. I don't believe you. I don't believe that you have it. Let's find out. Where are your games? Silent Hill. What do you think that one is hidden? It's not. Okay. Bro, are you have stupid? It's not hidden. Look, okay, hidden achievements show up here and you can see them under global achievements, so I can click on them or whatever. And that's not a hidden achievement. You don't have that one. You don't have that one. See? You don't have that one. It says right here that you don't have it. You so very do. No, you don't. It's glitched? No. No, you don't. You don't have it. The only hidden achievement you have is for getting the best ending, which I didn't do on my first playthrough. That's the achievement that's hidden that you have. And you don't even have this achievement. This is like the most easy achievement in the entire game and you don't have it. Oh, brother. Look at this dude. Talk to me when you outrun the fog. I always outrun the fog. They call me the outrunner of the fog. Clearly not in under 10 hours. I mean, okay, I would actually boot up the game to show you my playtime, but it's like on my first save file, but it's like 34 gigabytes, and I think that would take a while to download. I don't know. my download speed is kind of slow. I lost track of what I was doing. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of... You have all the RE games? Fruit's Family Share, yeah. Well, not all of them. There's a couple that are missing. I think, like, maybe... there's, I think, one I know that is missing. There might be a second one, but I'm not sure. The one that I know is missing is... a spin-off. Umbrella Chronicles. But I don't even know if it's on Steam anymore. They might have taken it off. Yeah, okay. Umbrella Chronicles. Umbrella Chords. That's exactly what I was trying to search, thanks Google. No, not Umbrella Chronicles. What was it called? Was it Umbrella Academy? What was it? Resident Evil. What was that called? I thought it was Umbrella Chronicles. Umbrella Corpse. Yeah, okay. Umbrella Corpse. Is it even still listed on Steam? I'm laughing. I saw that. Saw what? What exactly? What is it that you think you saw? Umbrella Corpse. Umbrella Corpse. Oh, it is still on Steam. Okay. What does Sama mean in Japanese? Let me guess, you looked that up because of my message? No, I looked that up. Your message? Bro, you never said that. You want me to... it was Yoshi who said that. It was like right here. It was right here. You replied to it? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. What message? I never... Small percent. The one archive chat. What are you... What are you talking about? There's nothing here. There's literally nothing here. What is bro yapping about? Oh. I didn't even see this part. I'll be honest with you. No, I looked it up because of what Yoshi said. I've seen people say that before, and I just I didn't understand what it meant. But yeah, Umbrella Corps is peak, so like obviously I'm gonna get it tomorrow. I don't even think this game functions anymore. Like beyond the fact that I think there would be one person playing the game, I think it like literally just doesn't function because of something implemented into the game when it originally came out. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, that's pretty much all that's missing to complete the Resident Evil collection on Steam. I don't own all of these, but like I don't really feel like buying Resident Evil Revelations or Revelations 2 because those were 3DS games and they were kind of mid. I mean, not like bad mid, but like just kind of mid. Nothing too crazy. It's prob full of hackers. They're on 3DS. Yeah. The only Resident Evil games on 3DS, there's Resident Evil Revelations. Resident Evil Revelations 2 might not have been a 3DS game. I think Revelations 1, I know for sure Revelations 1 was a 3DS game, but I don't know about Revelations 2 because I think this was a co-op game. I mean, not to say that the 3DS couldn't have handled it because there was Resident Evil Mercenaries 3D, which was another 3DS game. Revelations is kind of a spin-off. I think the main character is Jill in those games. I remember I played a bit into maybe like 2 or 3 hours into it on Switch a couple years ago. I want to actually go back and finish it. What I played of it was okay. It wasn't anything special though. But Resident Evil, I cannot type 3DS games. We're gonna go to antifandom.com. Okay, so we're not gonna go to antifandom.com because that's not a real thing on this apparently. So yeah, the Resident Evil Revelations and Mercenaries 3D, according to this at least. I feel like there was one more, but I guess that was all of them. There was also Resident Evil 1 on the DS, the original DS. But other than that, I don't think there were any other like... Well, I guess there was also Resident Evil Gaiden, which was a Game Boy game. I've heard it's not good, but I kind of want to play it out of pure curiosity. It's my favorite game. You just say anything at this point. Just saying words. Just saying whatever. Keep hating. I will keep hating. I will always hate. Okay. I'm removing this. I don't need to be reminded of Adventure Capitalist. So you got 590 games and you're unplayed. Okay, to be fair, that's... First of all, that says 540. Put on your glasses, bro. Second of all, that's not all just my games, because I don't... Do I even own 500 games on my Steam? No, I don't even own 500 games. I own 413 for your information. No? Oh, brother. This is like a lot of these are just games from my brother's Steam libraries. So like, there's 800,000 trillion games in here because of that. Some of these I kind of want to play at some point. But like, yeah. I just saw this out of the corner of my eye. I kind of want to play Final Fantasy 16 or 15 after I'm done with Rebirth. I'm just saying that out loud as a reminder to myself. That or maybe 8. Do I want to play this? Maybe? No, maybe not. Watch One Piece on stream. Copyright strike, speedrun. Channel takedown, speedrun. Let's go! It's copyright free now. No, One Piece is not copyright free. AI overview is behind. Okay, let's check the news tab. December 20th. It just got announced. What am I supposed to... I don't even know. Trust. Trust, okay. Yeah, your source is Trust. One Piece epic songs, no copyright music. One Piece epic songs. One Piece epic songs. Best playlist. I don't know what I feel like doing now. I got so far off my original train of thought that, like, now... How do you make folders on Steam? Are you, like, 50? Are you, like, 50 years old or something? Brother Bear. How have you never made a folder on Steam before? Bear, he's found it. Congratulations, Yor did it. I don't have any folders, but how have you never made a folder before on Steam? I feel like that's one of the first things you do whenever you have more than 2 games. All my games are unorganized. How do you get anything done? How do you literally get anything done? Brother Bear. I'm a pro. Clearly not a super pro. Super Steam pro. You keep telling yourself that. What folder type do you make? I usually make folders for specific genres. Why do you have a dynamic collection? I have a dynamic collection. Okay, you can make dynamic collections that Like, okay, for example, you can make a dynamic collection for a specific genre of games. So like, I don't know, let's say you want an RPG collection, and then it'll automatically fill games that are tagged with RPG on Steam. I mean, some of this stuff you have to like sift through because like there's certain games that are included as RPGs which they aren't because Steam is stupid. Like, Bully is not what I would classify as an RPG. You have Cyberpunk? Yeah, I bought that a couple years ago. Whenever it was on like a pretty steep sale, I think. Because I would not have bought it on Goodbye Fart Collection. But I don't really have like a dynamic. I only have a dynamic collection for point and click games for whatever reason, because I think I was just testing it out how it worked. I sort of prefer just making collections like myself because of the fact that it kind of mixes in some other stuff that isn't really the same thing as what I'm looking for. Because like I made this point and click folder specifically for, or maybe my brother did or someone else, I don't know. Point is, it was made specifically for point and click adventure games like say Bull Boy, or I guess Broken Age. I guess that's a point and click adventure game. But then stuff like 60 Seconds gets mixed in, which is like a roguelike type thing. It's not really a point and click game. It's kind of stupid how games get tagged on Steam. Do these folders get shared with people you game share? I don't know. See, that's the thing I don't know about, like, maybe, because I don't really remember making this point and click collection, but I could see myself of making, like, having made it because of, you know, just wanting to test out dynamic collections. That's weird. Okay, actually, you can make collections based on games that your friends own. That's weird. That actually might be kind of nice to have. I mean, we play games together like once every millennium, but that actually might be nice to have a collection for games that we both have. You're able to make a collection for me? Yeah, it's like you search for, whenever you've made like a dynamic collection, you can, there's like a this friends search bar, and if you just search for your friends list, you can sort it down to games that you both own. I guess I could also narrow it down to games that are multiplayer. What? Why did Yoshi also convince you to download Chaos? Bro has peak. Garfield Kart, Peak Racing. I just got a bunch of random free games in my library. All I know is ball. Okay, bro. I forgot that I bought Titanfall 2, I'll be honest with you. There was one time, like on a previous Steam sale a couple months ago, where I was like thinking about buying it, and then I went to the store page and I realized, oh right, I own this game. I forgot I bought it. It's so peak. Maybe. Depending on how long it is. beat that in one day. The campaign is really short. Oh, okay. Maybe then. Maybe at some point between now and Oblivion I'll play it. If it actually is that short, then I'll probably play. I might even play it sometime this week. I don't know. I'll think about it anyway. But at the same time, I kinda also should probably play like the rest of the roguelike games I need for the footage for that video so I can actually get that video done. But not right now, because now I kind of feel like I'm in the mood for something else. I do feel like playing something right now, I just like, I can't decide what anymore. Because I got kind of sidetracked because talking about other games, and I kind of like when I kind of like on stream whenever I can just like talk at length about random games. It's kind of gives me something different than the usual streams. We should do more of these, perhaps. Something I could do on stream, I guess it's sort of to like tie into the videos that I was doing. I don't know if I want to do any more of those like end of year videos talking about all the games I played, because I didn't really like the one I made for 2024. I feel like it could have been better. It kind of, I feel like I stressed a little bit too much over it because I felt like I wasn't saying enough about each of the games that I wanted to talk about, but at the same time, I felt like I wasn't talking enough about enough of the games that I had played last year. I felt like I was going to end up having more to say in that video than I actually did in reality. So I ended up liking the one I did for 2023 more so because of that, which was kind of disappointing to me, but I don't know. I might end up doing another one of those videos for 2025, but something I was thinking about doing was some sort of like videos, more chill video series on my other channel, or maybe talking like on stream about games I've been playing in the past month or so. Doing something more like that, because I feel like that could work better, because another problem with doing those end of year videos is that I'm having to kind of go off of my experience of the games that I've played, you know, in that year, but like some of them I had played at the beginning of the year or in the middle of the year. It's kind of all over the place, and I can't really always get my thoughts straight on a game that I haven't really thought about in several months. Certain games, if I like or am passionate enough about a game, I can sort of get around that. But like with Final Fantasy VII Remake, I felt like I had a little bit more to say about that. But certain other games I just have a hard time speaking on, because like it's not even to say that I didn't like some of those other games that I talked about. It's just like you sort of just play some of those games and then you don't really think about them too much afterwards. Like if someone brings them up in a conversation, I'd be down to talk about them. It's just like that's just kind of how a lot of games are for me. Whether or not I want them to be that way, like I usually want to have more to say about some games, but like I can't really force it. But I guess I could start doing that idea I had now, just for the heck of it. So I guess to provide a little bit of context, something that I've been using for the past 2 years to help myself keep track of what I've been playing better so I don't like forget what I played this year or in years past, is I've been using this site Backlogged, and it lets you track games that you've been playing Um, and also lets you make like lists. So I have like lists for games I played each year. I think Yoshi used it for a while, but he said, at least last time I heard him talk about it, he said he switched over to Google Sheets because he was able to like customize, he was able to customize it more for himself or something. But like, okay, so this is my current list for games I've been playing in 2025. I do have Celeste Chapter 9 on here, which isn't really a full game, but I'm including it anyway because I want to, so like shut up. I haven't finished all of these, and there's not a whole lot I could say about some of these. Like some of these are just Picross games. I already made like a video on those. But Chapter 9, hard chapter. Honestly, okay, I guess I could start off talking about Chapter 9 since that's the most recent thing. I think, I don't remember if I played Celeste Chapter 9 when it first came out. I think I might have first played it like a month or two after it came out or something. But when I first played it, I would have agreed with you, because Chapter 9 does initially seem very, very difficult, but I think a lot of that difficulty comes from a lack of information, which I personally think that you need to have to actually know what you're doing to be able to progress, especially through the most infamous room in the game in Chapter 9 being the comb room, which let me see if I can pull that up real quick on my VOD. So this is the room that I'm referring to when I say comb room. This is what the community calls it because I guess sort of the spikes sort of look like a comb, maybe. I assume that's why they call it that. Basically, in this room, you're expected to do a wave dash, which is like dashing against the ground or on the ground and then quickly jumping out. And if you time it correctly, then you gain a lot of momentum and you can recover your dash. So you're expected to wave dash, gain your momentum, and then if you've timed this moving block correctly, you can wave dash again to jump over the spikes, this wall of spikes. But something that the game doesn't tell you is that your timing for bouncing off of a wall after dashing towards it can affect your momentum. The arc of your, well, I think like I think it's momentum, but like the arc of your jump can be a lot higher depending on how you time your wall bounce. So let me see if I can find the specific point at which I finally got it. I think it was around here. So up until this point, I had been doing the wave dash, and then as soon as the block got over to where I could reach it, I would dash up and immediately bounce off of it. But what you want to do at this point is wait a second and then wall bounce, and then you gain a lot more momentum, like a lot more height. And I think that's showcased in a second. Maybe. I might have to skip a little bit because a lot of these were def attempts. I think, okay. Yeah, so okay, this is the successful attempt, I think. And then you have to basically do that again, but what I did was kind of a cheese strat because I didn't want to have to do it again. The magic spinner hitboxes are kind of weird in the game. The way I hang on to this, it makes it look like I should die if I'm in this position. But in actuality, you can kind of just like hold on right around here, and then you could get sorry, I'm having a hard time speaking for some reason. You can kind of go underneath the hitbox, and that's what I did here. Normally, you're expected to hit this spring box and I mean time it correctly so the block gets over here, hit the spring box, wave dash, and then wall bounce around. But yeah, that was the main thing that I found frustrating about Chapter 9. Because once you got past that initial learning curve, I don't think the chapter is really all that hard. It's really about, like, endurance. Especially, I'm not going to show this because it's spoilers for you. This is just, like, the main example for me where it was kind of like the turning point in terms of difficulty for the chapter. Because once you learn about delayed wall bounces, I mean, I obviously still struggled a lot, or else I would have gotten it. I feel like I could have gotten the chapter finished in this stream. But once you start utilizing delayed wall bounces more and better, and you're more consistent with it, it honestly gets a lot easier to do some of these rooms that initially seem just impossible. But I do think the chapter, once you get past that, I think the chapter is really, really fun. I think it has some of the most fun level design in the game that I've played so far. I haven't finished Chapter 8's B-side or played any of the C-sides, so I wouldn't know about those. But I plan on trying to do those soon because I have almost every achievement in Celeste, and I might as well go for those other two, because I think the only ones I'm missing are for doing the C-sides and yeah, the C-sides and the Chapter 8 B-side, yeah. Whenever you play Chapter 9, something you could, just to make it easier on yourself, try and go for the Moonberry on your playthrough, because like otherwise you kind of have to redo the last section of the chapter, which is kind of long. It's kind of long, but yeah, that's mainly what I had to say about Chapter 9. I think I made it out to be a lot harder than it actually was in my head, when in reality it's not really that hard, honestly. It's still hard, but it's just like a lack of information on certain important mechanics is what held me back from completing it a lot faster, because I beat it in 10 hours, which is, I feel like, way longer than it should have taken. Way longer than it should have taken. What else? I've also kind of been trying to keep track of the dates I finish the games, because that's another thing that helps me. I guess there's also a Resident Evil 3 remake. I don't know if I probably shouldn't talk about that at length, because that would be spoilers for you, but I thought Resident Evil 3 remake was fun up to kind of fun up until the point at which a certain enemy is introduced, and they expect you to use a mechanic which is very janky. I guess not very janky. It's just it's a similar thing to Celeste Chapter 9, where it's like something that is you're never expected to use up until that point, but then suddenly they expect you to use it, and it's like, it's really frustrating because they don't take a lot of time to explain. Like, I think in the loading screen tips, sometimes they show tips on it, but okay, I guess since you don't mind, I'll explain it. In Resident Evil 3 Remake, they introduced the dodge mechanic, which both Jill and Carlos can perform, and you play as Carlos throughout the story at certain points. The difference between Jill and Carlos, the main difference in how they play is Jill can only dodge. I think, to my understanding, Jill can only do like the first phase of the dodge. Carlos has two phases of the dodge. There's the initial dodge, and then if you time it correctly, you can basically pull off a parry or a counter type of thing. the timing for the parry is a little bit unclear at first, but basically, like, whenever you're playing as Carlos and you dodge, whenever he starts to lift up his shoulders, and you can press the dodge button again to basically pull off a parry on a nearby enemy, like pretty much any nearby enemies, but I wouldn't recommend doing it against like zombies because they're kind of hard to pull it off against. But you can also pull off the parry by dodging at the right time, like whenever an enemy is right about to attack you. And they expect you, like, you're not really expected to do that up until this point, but like there's a certain point where they introduce the hunters. You get in it's specifically in the hospital section of the game, where you go down the hallway and then you enter a room with these two zombies, and then you open this other door, and this isn't where the hunters are introduced. I don't think there's a room before that where the hunters are introduced to you, and they sort of try to explain how they work, but basically the hunters in most Resident Evil games have a one-hit kill move, which you have to look out for. I think there's a tell for it, but I forget exactly what it was. But if you dodge their normal attack at the right time, you can punch them, which opens up a weak spot. And that is only explained in loading screen tips. I don't think that's actually explained in gameplay. So I was like really lost when I first got to the section with two hunters in the hospital, because it's not clear at all. It wasn't really clear at all to me how you damage them properly, because even whenever I did read the tip that said, you know, punching the hunters by means of dodging, you know, doing the dodge counter opens up the weak spot. Even whenever I did that, I felt like it didn't always open up a weak spot, and I'd have to do it multiple times to open the weak spot. So it can be really janky and frustrating to deal with. I kind of just sat there for like half an hour trying to figure out what the timing was, and eventually I did get it, but honestly, at that point, I feel like at that exact point is when the game just falls off. Any chance of it being decent just falls off from there. It's not specifically the hunters that make it bad, because once you get used to the hunters, again, they're not actually that bad. It's just like learning the timing for the dodge. But after that, the level design is just like, the level design is kind of annoying and not fun to deal with. It's a lot more linear than Resident Evil 2 Remake, and there's just a lot of really bad sections. I don't know. Really unenjoyable sections. I can sort of understand why people might like it, because I guess if you master the dodge mechanic, I think it could be really fun to use against enemies more consistently. But like, I just personally, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. I was sort of hoping I would come out of it feeling like I did when I started it, where, you know, it's actually not as bad as everyone made it out to be. And then I come out of it with like thinking, oh, yeah, no, I understand now. I get it. I get why people don't like this that much. Okay, I think I'm gonna be right back real quick, because I have talked so much that my mouth is getting dry. So I'll be right back real quick. Hello, what the flip? What the flip? What the flip? Can you play Pikmin free after you're back? No. Not right now. Maybe I could stream Pikmin free sometime, but I have like approximately 9 minutes left of stream, so I don't think I could beat Pikmin free that fast. Aren't you supposed to be streaming yourself? Lazy aw. Wow. I wouldn't take that if I were you. What happens in 9 minutes? That's whenever my brother gets home, usually, or whenever he's supposed to get home. What Steam folders do you have? This stuff. I have folders for multiplayer games, platformers, random indie games, Resident Evil, general horror games, backlog games. I don't look at that folder. Final Fantasy. Bro played Indiana Jones and the Great Mediocrity. Okay, brother. Wasn't it you who said you needed to play this game on like one of my streams once? Brother Bear. Did I run out of... Okay. Actually, you know, I was gonna talk about this next, because Indiana Jones and the Great Circle was honestly a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be. This is gonna sound a little weird, but it kind of brought me back to that feeling that playing Super Mario 64 gave me. Like the sense of discovery that it has. I enjoyed it so much that I actually went out of my way to 100% the game, which, by the way, is really stupid and dumb because there's like a bug where certain items that you need for 100% can just disappear and go in places where you physically cannot grab them. And the only fix provided by Bethesda so far as I can tell, their official suggestion is to go into like a certain area and take a picture of a spot that you've already like taken a picture of previously in the game, or at least you should have by that point. And then for whatever reason, taking a picture of that spot will unlock you, should unlock you the achievement, assuming you have all the other info spots, items or whatever collected. Same. You've never played this game. Bro's never played Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. You made folders. Want to see? Sure. You have. What have you played? What have you played? I have. It's kind of like, you know... See, this is how it is. This is... You want to know the reason why I don't talk about half the games I play on your server? It's because, like, all you play is Wallpaper Engine, Marvel Rivals, and Resident Evil Resistance. That's all you play. LH rate 7 out of 10. I'm on the top of that list because I'm the GOAT. Oh, brother. What did you just comment on my profile? 2 unread chat messages. I wonder what this could who this could possibly be from. I wonder what she could have possibly said. I see you. Why you got the Silent Hill 2 colored multiplayer folder? It's something Anton would unironically say 2 years ago. I don't know how to change it. I don't know how to change it either. I think it just stays that way. It just is that way forever and ever, and you're just stuck with it like that. You have to live with it for the rest of your life. Yeah, because I don't think you can edit anything else about it. there anything else I want to talk about before? Any of these other games I want to say anything about before I die forever and ever? Oh yeah, I guess most, other than Resident Evil, the only survival horror games I've played recently, other than Alan Wake 2, which I could talk, I could talk at length about that, but I don't want to right now because there's a lot. Anyway, point being, I had also played Alone in the Dark, which is one of the goofiest video games I've ever played. I didn't finish it because honestly it's like really frustrating. It's kind of frustrating to play, but it's funny because there's a lot of like goofy things that can happen. And then there was Fatal Frame, which is sort of like, it's a Japanese horror game. I mean, I guess Silent Hill is also Japanese horror and Resident Evil, but it's like, it's based, like the game is based in Japan is my point. And you basically go around this house snapping pictures of ghosts to ward them off. I don't really know how to explain it more than that because like I'm going off of my vague memory, but it was actually pretty decent. If you're ever curious about any PS2 horror games, I would say Fatal Frame is a pretty good one to try. Why did you play Sonic Unleashed? Because there is a Sonic Unleashed PC fan-made PC decompilation. Or I guess it's Sonic Unleashed decompilation of one of the other versions of the game. I think it was like the Xbox 360 version. So now you can play it optimally on PC, which is epic and awesome and cool. What did you play Alan Wake on? I am assuming you're talking about Alan Wake 2, but I played Alan Wake 1 on Steam, and then I have it on the Epic Games. I have the second game on the Epic Games Store because the second game was published by Alan Wake. The second game was published by Alan Wake himself. Yes. No, the second game was published by Epic Games. And it's probably never going to come to Steam based on what they've said about it. And a lot of people are way too stubborn to buy Alan Wake 2 because of that, which I personally think is really stupid. I mean, I kind of get being annoyed about having to buy it on a separate platform. I would have preferred to be able to buy it on Steam, personally, but it's not going to be something that would have stopped me from buying the game in general, like some people, like it has for some people, which I think is personally just like really stupid and hard-headed, I guess, for lack of a better word. I need to finish Life is Strange. I don't know if I'm gonna finish streaming that game, but I kind of want to, maybe. Same. My GF loves that game. You're just saying words at this point. I have both of them. You say to me L Rage Bait, but you don't even try. Brother Bear. I'm not trolling this time. Prove it. Proof. Check my Steam. What game are you talking about if not... Brother, nobody cares about Life is Strange. It's like 2025. No one was even talking about Life is Strange. Literally no one was talking about Life is Strange. Yeah, hop on Apex. No. I thought you said yourself that it became garbage. Get back on the Walking Dead Destinies. Buddy, I already have all the achievements. I already have all the achievements. There's nothing else to do. I mean, I could replay it because it'd be funny, but I don't want to right now. They dropped a new update, it's time. No, they did not. In fact, I don't think the studio that made this game has really said much of anything since the game came out. Let's find out if they said anything. Brother Bear. Age verification. Brother Bear. Now you all know my birthday. Good grief. Spoilers. Spoilers for my birthday. Don't look. Okay. Oh, no, they posted something as recent as April 11th. Wow. It's you know, it's honestly kind of heartwarming to know that there's a game company out there that's still making Wii quality shovelware in the modern day. It's kind of heartwarming. Your reported GGs? No. Get ready to cast. Rapala Fishing World Tour is now available on mobile. No way. This is all they've made since Walking Dead Destinies. They made a fishing game and they made a hunting game. Play Fishing Planet. Fishing Planet. Do you even... Have you even... You have... It's 27 minutes. Brother. It's peak. You have 27 minutes on it. T has 2.5 hours. So, like, I would be surprised if this is peak. Play Fusjong Alabnet. You don't even have it. Or at least if you do have it, you haven't launched it. It's on my wish list. Why do you have a free game on your wish list? Are you weird or something? I can't afford it. You can't afford free 99? Look at this dude. Look at this dude. You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I kind of have had a hankering to play a fishing game recently. So maybe I will play Fishing Planet at some point. Maybe I'll install it today and play it later tonight. Or maybe I'll see if Sega Bass Fishing doesn't freeze my current computer, because it used to freeze my previous computer, and I couldn't play it because of that, which kind of made me upset. As you can tell, because like the last time I played it was 2023. It didn't go very well. I don't know, I just like, I really want some indie developer to suddenly decide that they're gonna make a fishing game, and that's gonna be the next big indie game. Like, we've had Pizza Tower, we've had Celeste, we've had Crow Country, I can't think of any others. But we need a fishing game to be the next big indie game. Not web fishing though, like an actual, like an actual sort of in-depth fishing game, not just the equivalent of a Roblox game. Like an actual fishing game. Because I'm sorry, but this is kind of like Roblox tier fishing game. This literally could just be a game on Roblox. Just go fishing IRL, it's fun. Have you ever gone fishing IRL? Somehow I doubt that. Somehow I doubt that anyone, when I was 4. Web fishing is the greatest game ever. How many hours do you have on it? Are you like a sweat? You might be a sweat. 8 hours. Web fishing. Oh my gosh. Web fishing sweats over here. Freaking web fishing sweats. I was thinking about trying to get all the achievements, but then I kind of got bored with the game because I don't have people to play it with. It's not very fun to play with, like, play by yourself. Did it end? It ran out of music? No. Actually, this isn't. Pikmin. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do after. No. Maybe I install Fishing Planet and see if it's peak after stream. Agree to a stupid EULA for Fishing Planet. Rubber bear. Whatever. I'll find out if it's peak in about 7 business days when it's. I'll actually pause that for now because that's gonna slow down this stream if I try to download it. I think with that, I'm probably gonna end this stream because I ran out of things to talk about, and I should probably end right about now anyway because I don't know when my brother's gonna be home, but no pliz, 24 stream. Then suggest something for me to talk about for the next 5 minutes, and then the sun explodes. Talk about Pikmin 3. Talk about Pikmin 3. I haven't played Pikmin 3 in like 800 trillion years. Talk about FPS chess. I haven't played FPS chess. If you want to hear me talk about Pikmin 3, I have a video about Pikmin where I talk about Pikmin 3. And if you've already seen it, then you can watch it again. And if you don't want to see it, then you can watch it. And if you still don't want to watch it, then I kill you. But like in a friendly way. Talk about the best Pikmin game, Pikmin 2. I don't think anyone wants to hear me talk about Pikmin 2. I'd be pretty much like a broken record on about Pikmin 2 because I don't like that game. I just don't like that game. Same thing with Pikmin 4. I've pretty much said literally everything that I would want to say about Pikmin 1 through 4 in the videos that I made. For a while I thought about making a longer Pikmin 4 video, but whenever I started working on the script for it, I kind of realized that I went back to rewatch my original Pikmin 4 video, and I kind of just realized I literally did just talk about everything that I wanted to talk about. It didn't even really like need to be that long of a video, and I'm kind of glad it wasn't, because I got all of my points across. I feel like all the things I wanted to talk about. There was more stuff I could have mentioned, but I mean, I didn't really need to extend the video longer than it was. Billy Bubbles likes Pikmin 2. Don't remind me of Billy Bubbles, Ricky Raccoon, and don't remind me of them. Luigi's Mansion gameplay. Luigi's Mansion gameplay was a real one. The official Markiplier. Wasn't the official Markiplier just Yoshi? Or was Markiplier official someone else? Who is Markiplier official? And who is Luigi's Mansion gameplay? Because I don't think I ever learned who either of those were. I don't, like, who... I think I'd still have the access to the account if it was mine. And there was another one, too. There was my name, but backwards. I think the account is deleted now, but, like, it was... Let me see if it'll even show up. Evil Whirlwind. Maybe that's what it was called. Evil. I've searched it before too. Evil Whirlwind. Evil Whirlwind. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. No. Evil Whirlwind does not exist. I think Evil Whirlwind might have been repurposed for another bit of trolling that someone did. Is Luigi's Mansion gameplay still real? See, the problem with a name like Luigi's Mansion Gameplay is that it's so incredibly specific that, well, it's not specific enough, I guess is the better word, because it's such a broad search term that I just don't think I could. What about Pikmin Hybrids? Yeah, Pikmin Hybrids, the video that the entire Pikmin community is talking about. Epic Sam Gaming. Did they ever comment? I think they did comment on the stream, like talk in the stream as far as that's concerned, but I forget which stream it was, to be honest. Maybe it was part 2? Why does this account still exist? Was this you, Lakitu? Rubber bear. Long, no. Do not, no, he doesn't deserve to live long. Not him. Yo, Whirlwind, what are your thoughts on the infamous video that's been taking over the internet recently called Whirlwind? What is file storage? What's your opinion on the socio-economic state of the Bean Bean Kingdom? There's a crazy chat going on during the Pikmin 2 streams. We must find that person. See, I feel like it's a toss-up between you or Yoshi. I feel like one of you is lying to me. Because who else would make an account for that? I mean, maybe Extra did, but like I sort of doubt that. Where's Luigi's Mansion gameplay? Extra did. Do you have proof? Luigi's Mansion gameplay might not be real. I feel like you're shifting blame too fast. From who? Because it wasn't me. It was a Mandela effect. No. Luigi's Mansion gameplay was definitely real. I was talking about Lakitu. Okay. Where is Luigi's Mansion gameplay? Hey, I'm the president. I need some Pokos quick. If you do it, I'll give you a meeting with the legendary Olimar himself. No way! See? Luigi's Mansion gameplay is real. No. Let me see it. This is crazy. I'm gonna be the first and only subscriber to Luigi's Mansion gameplay. One subscriber. Refresh. I already did refresh. It's still one subscriber. Oh, brother, this dude. Look at this dude. Oh, it actually did end this time. Is this the same music? A new version of Java. No. I'm not installing Java right now, Windows. 2. Wow, you subscribed after 800 years. Finally. Good grief. Luigi's Mansion gameplay will be there. See, there's something about the way that this message is like typed out that kind of gives me Yoshi vibes. I kind of, call me crazy, but it just kind of, and this is the only stream they ever commented on, apparently. You think? I know. 6 subscribers. Who are the other free subscribers? Who? Bro. If it was me, I would have done the bit more. See, I genuinely don't understand who Luigi's Mansion gameplay was if it wasn't you. Because, like, it's such an incredibly specific thing to make a bit over. it's like Hispanic Liquor, the channel that would comment on Lakitu's streams. It was the guy who he had like a, I think it was like a Paper Mario profile picture. I wonder if Billy Bubbles or Ricky Raccoon commented on any of these streams. I remember they did on one, but I don't remember which one. Seriously though, who were the other free people who subscribed? If you subscribed with an alt to this channel, unsubscribe right now. Unsubscribe right now, because you don't deserve to be subscribed to Luigi's Mansion gameplay if you're subscribing with alts. I only got Lucky Lakitu on my VOD's channel. Then unsubscribe right now, because you're cheating. Luigi's Mansion gameplay doesn't agree with your way of thinking. I'm looking at Yaoi on my second monitor. I ain't got time for that. Okay, bro. Who are the blue people following you? I remember the last time blue people followed me back in World War II. What are you talking about, bro? What was he talking about? I don't... If I can be conspiratorial, he gives me Lucky Lakitu vibes. I have no evidence. It's just vibes. See, like... it really does. It really does give me Lakitu vibes, honestly. I feel like when I die, you know how whenever people die, they, like, if they were able to, like, ask a question, like one question about life, they'd probably ask something really profound, like the meaning of life or whatever. No, I would just ask who Luigi's Mansion gameplay was, because I want to know, and also who Markiplier Official was. I don't know if which stream that Markiplier Official commented on, but that's all I want to know about life. Free questions. The free questions are: who is Markiplier Official, Luigi's Mansion gameplay, and his Hispanic liquor. The Billy Bubbles account was deleted, or I timed them out on this stream. That's so sad. This is so incredibly sad. Oh no, Luigi's Mansion gameplay did comment on this on other streams. I guess the channel activity thing just is lying to me. The account joined. Okay, this helps narrow it down just slightly. The account joined 4 years ago. This stream was 2 years ago. What are the odds that this is actually just like a genuine random person who just like stumbled upon the stream on their alt account, or for some reason they named their main account Luigi's Mansion gameplay? It's a random person, ain't no way 2021. It's just so specific. Like, I'm gonna have to live the rest of my life wondering about Luigi's Mansion gameplay and where they went after the Pikmin 2 streams. I hope Luigi's Mansion gameplay is living their best life right now. We love to game, and we plan on sharing our gaming experiences. Oh, they actually did. I thought this was going to be one of those channels where they didn't. the only playthrough they've ever done was Luigi's Mansion, and that was 14 years ago. This is crazy. Isn't that a crazy coincidence? Yeah, but this was 14 years ago. OG channel. I wonder where this person is. Like, who are half of these people? Who is Jim? I swear I've seen this account come up like twice in the search. Yeah, they literally showed up twice in the search for some reason. Jim from SpongeBob. Everyone remembers Jim. Oh no, it's just looping over certain channels in the search for some reason. Noob Gaming. Oh, they actually still upload. That's crazy. I thought this was gonna be another one of those channels that hasn't uploaded in like 700 years. I guess some channels still do upload for some reason. Some people still upload on YouTube for some reason. I don't know why. Scientists are still trying to figure it out. I haven't. But one day we'll understand why people upload videos to YouTube in the big 2025. I need to fix that. I think I've just fully blanked out, like emptied my brain and my thoughts in terms of words and things to say at this point. I don't even really know how we got from talking, like me playing roguelike games, to talking about Luigi's Mansion gameplay. but somehow we got there. And now, yeah, that's pretty much, that was 4 months ago? I mean, I guess that makes sense because my Silent Hill 2 video was also 3 months ago at this point, but that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy to think about that. Time flies too fast. Sometimes I wish I could be put into the time chamber and like make 1,000 videos and then come out of the time chamber and upload those videos. Like an easy hacker versus pro versus hacker type move. You're crazy? No. You're crazy. Crazy? I am not crazy. I'm not crazy. I knew he swapped those. I knew he did it. I knew he swapped those numbers. One after Magna Carta. As if I could ever make such a mistake. Never. Never! I just couldn't prove it. He got that idiot at the copy shop to lie for him. That billboard. You think someone just happens to fall like that? He orchestrated it. Jimmy! He defecated for a sunroof. And I saved him. And I shouldn't have. I took him into my own firm. But not our Jimmy. Not our precious Jimmy. I did that in the wrong order. I messed it up. I'm sorry. I failed. I'm surprised I could remember that much of it. I have an awesome version of that saved in my storage server. The copy pasta. I don't know what all I have in there, so let me like actually switch real quick so I don't like dox myself or something. Not that I have my address in the storage server, but like this is worse than I remembered. This is somehow worse than I remembered it being. I don't want to read this out loud. Skibidi? I am not Skibidi. I'm not Skibidi. I know he swapped those Rizzlers. I knew it was 420. One after two deaths. As if I could ever make such an L take. Never. Never. I couldn't goon it. He covered his yacht. He got the acoustic at Epic Games to get my account banned. You think this is something? This Nugent? He's done worse. That Nick A30 roleplay stream. Are you telling me a man just happened to stream snipe the game like that? No. He orchestrated it. Jimmy. He Gangnam styled on Chun-Li and I rebooted him. He'll never Riz. He'll never Riz. Ever since he was 9, always the same. Stop fan-attacking the item shop. But not our precious Jimmy. Couldn't be Rissless Jimmy. Phantom texting them blind. And he gets to be a streamer? What a sick Sigma. I should have edged him when I had the chance. I need to stop reading that. I don't even remember where I found this. It was probably some like Reddit thread. I need more terrible copy pastas to add to this list. This message is for Rick Grimes. It's Morgan Jones. Man, I'm looking for you. I'm gonna come looking for you, whether you're in Alexandria or not. Leave. I can't remember the rest of it. I literally just looked at it. Okay. I think now I actually should end stream before I read off more stupid things. And maybe I'll play Fishing Planet off stream and I'll let you know what it's like. I'll let you know if it's peak fiction or if I play it for 27 minutes and then I uninstall it and then I ping you 30 times and tell you you suck. Anyway, you suck. You suck. You know something? You suck. I think Donkey Kong is the greatest video game ever made. It's a very good game, but I think Pikmin 3 is better. Pikmin 3 sucks. You know something? I think you suck. You don't? I think you're a liar. I think you're a fake and a fraud and... Okay, you know, I cannot, don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again. Just don't, what is, I hate you.